Okay, first equation dia bagi x square tambah plus y square plus 4x minus 21 equals 0. So first general equation. So find g equal to, so f equals 0 and c equal negative 21. Then find first equation, find center. So center negative g and negative f. So we get negative 2, 0. So the radius is we get 5. Okay, next find the mn normal. So we get 4/3. So find m tangent. So m normal multiply with m tangent equal negative 1. So m tangent we get negative 3/4. So next we do the equation for the normal. So we get y normal equal 3y minus 4x minus 8 equals 0. So the equation of the tangent equal y tangent equal 4y plus 3x minus 19 equals 0.
Okay, our aim is to find equation of tangent and normal, right? So from the, instead of using this method, do you have different method? Okay, you want to find gradient, right? Gradient for normal, for tangent. So instead of using find the center, radius, whatever, and then find normal gradient, so we have different method. What is gradient? Slope, right? Or in maths, we can say that gradient is dy dx. So from the given circle equation, can we find dy dx?
Integrate.
Differentiate. Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Integrate. Differentiate.
Differentiate dy
X
dx.
X.
2x.
Ni y squared.
2y
2y
plus 4.
dy dx.
Okay.
Plus 4 is equal to 0, right?
Yeah.
Given the point 1, 4, this is for x, value for x, this is value for y. Substitute, then get dy dx is equal to something. Dy dx refer to gradient for tangent. Gradient for tangent. And from the gradient tangent point, then find the equation of tangent followed by equation for normal. Nah, this is method and different method. Okay, settle lah.
Given equation x square plus y square plus 2x minus 6y and minus 36 equal to 0. So we have our first step, our very first step, we have to compare with the general equation, which is x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2f plus c. So from the comparison, we get g equal to 1, f negative 3, and c equals to negative 26. So before finding the r, the
Radius.
before finding the radius, we have to find the
Center.
we have to substitute we have to find the coordinate first. Okay, so just substitute g and f into the general equation, which is negative g and negative f. So substitute the coordinate into the equation, the r equation. We get r equal to 6.
Okay, this is good, good solution, show everything, show C, this one before substitute. Okay, very good step. Okay, next.
So now the question asks to find the tangent. So this is what we can imagine from the center to point P, which is 7, 9, the coordinate. So to find the length of CP, we have to do the trigo
Pythagoras.
Pythagoras theorem. So we get the length equals to 10. So CQ, just now we got CQ is equals to R. So CQ is equal to 6. So we have to find from P to Q. Just do like the theorem Pythagoras formula, substitute the value, and then we get 8 units.
Okay, good.
Find the coordinates of the centers and the radius for C1 and C2. So first we need to find G and also F. For G is 1, for F is 2. So the center one is -1 and -2. And for the radius, the formula is G square plus F square minus C and then square root. So the answer gate for C1 is 5.
Okay. So make sure, I repeat lagi make sure center is -G, -F. Ingat please remember this because of many in exam few students dia cannot remember negative. The automatic, if you get answer G and F automatic, the center is 1, 2. Okay, so should be -1, -2, right? Okay, make sure ingat. And this one pun, is it plus?
Yeah.
Not minus
Minus.
Okay. Okay, continue.
For center, for C2, the G is -5 and F is -5/2. So the center become 5 and 5/2. For the radius, we use the same formula also. So we get 15/2.
Okay.
So for the B, we need to find the distance between the centers of the two circles. So the distance is -5 minus 5 square plus -2 minus -5/2 square, and then square root, we get the distance 15/2.
Okay. Distance and then show that. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, next. This is distance. Okay.
For C, we need to show that C1 and C2 touch each other. So we plus R1 plus R2, so we get 15/2. So since C1 and C2 equals to R1 plus R2, so C1 and C2 touch each other.
Okay. Actually, touch each other. Okay, maybe outside the circle or inside the circle. Okay, this is the circle. Okay, this is another circle. This also touch. Okay, touch inside or outside. First, you need to check center. Find center for the two circles. Find radius for the two circles. And sketch, simple sketching to show that actually the two circle is outside each other. And misalnya you can use this statement. R1 plus R2 equals C1, C2, the distance. If that from your sketching show that center C1 and center C2 seem like this, okay, this is quite different lah. Okay, but this one quite important than the second one. Okay, so simple. So it means that touch each other, you have two cases lah. Touch outside or inside. This is also touch each other. Okay. So one more thing is given all question in general form. I think general form is popular than standard form. Okay, but it's okay. So that if you remember that the center is negative G, negative F. Remember the formula to get R. It's okay. Use the general form. Okay. If you have time, you can change general form to standard form. Actually, this is confirm. Kalau change to standard form and take the HK and R automatic. Okay, you have two methods lah. Okay, but it's up to you. It's up to you. So maybe your lecture concentrate on general form. So actually, for good students, they prefer to use standard form instead of general form. Okay, change this one to standard form. Macam mana?